It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 4-10.
The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to VR. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That is third. The right fielder.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Line toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
From the stretch, the 1-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
In now, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one. 2
balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. He swings and grounds it to short. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Rojas stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that misses inside, 1-0. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
High and deep to right center. Going back is the right fielder at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
The third baseman, number 4.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Nola. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Alfaro over to his left. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Here's Matt Joyce now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting it, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Into the box, Jordan Yamamoto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a big.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's missed out.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Harper leads off first with 1 away. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the stretch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Josh Rader is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 9, Josh Rader.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto.
JT.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score, since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top 8-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Kingery has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
22, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And there are 2 away now. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. No balls and a strike to count. Anderson stands at second with no outs. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is skied into short left center. On the run is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Williams. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Josh Rader. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swinging a soft liner, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 5.
Striding into the box, Nick Williams. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The pitch. Hit hard to short. There's Segura. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Two and 0.
Ball one.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 2. Digging in, Scott Kingery, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Adam Hazley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Hazley.
This is pulled into right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Victor Arano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 64.
Adam Hazley will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Joyce gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count is 1-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the stretch, Jorge Alfaro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
John Birdie will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
61. Adam.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Right. Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. Hey. 2. Nope. Outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Joyce is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
93, Yimi
Didi Gregorius will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Ramirez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Philadelphia is on top, 11-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 46, Adam Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A 1 pitch on its way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
1.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. With a double on the ledger so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. That won't help much. It's 11-2. In now, number 46. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Morgan.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Jay Bruce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0 with this one.